All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach on the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there pushing his word in all truth and in all sincerity. And we're just going to do a quick lesson on pretty much taking no heaviness to heart, okay? You know, we're all going to deal with afflictions. We're all going to deal with, trials and tribulations in this truth, all right? And with us knowing that, you don't want to dwell on, the so-called negativity, okay? Because once you start dwelling on the negativity, then you become, stressed out. You become slothful, disenchanted, okay? You become depressed, and that's, that can not only affect you, but also the brethren too. You don't want to put that spirit out there, okay? And you also don't want to put, added stress on other brothers, okay? And then also, look, there's times where you got to gird up your loins like a man too. That's another thing. But hey, brothers, just deal with the affliction, okay? You don't always have to, talk about every little thing that goes on in your life, and basically, bitch and moan about it, Hey, just deal with it. Bite the bullet and keep it moving, man. All right? Okay, so we're going to start off with this Sirach 38 and 18. It says, "For of heaviness cometh death, and the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength." And, you see, and even Esau's science talks about, depression and how they literally can kill people having high levels of stress and all that. And us being Jake, we're naturally going to have those, high levels of stress because we're under the curses. But since we have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, look, you can't let these things bother you so much. You can't be like the rest of, these Jakes out here who are in darkness. Look, we have the scriptures. We have the comforter, okay? There's, for every situation that you're in, there's always an answer in the scriptures, So you always got to go back to the scriptures as the book of Romans 15 and 4 says. It says the things written aforetime were written for our learning, okay? So, you always go back to the scriptures and, you basically, take heed, all right? And then you apply, what's written, okay?
I might add, our strength and confidence is in Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
So it said that the heaviness of heart breaketh strength, man. We're coming into basically the hour of temptation. Everything we're going through is really getting us prepped up for that,
Yep.
All these manifold temptations, everything we're going through, that's why, hey, we got to constantly, like the scripture says, constantly endure, man,
That's right. And we'll keep reading Sirach 38 and 19 now. It says, "In affliction also sorrow remaineth, and the life of the poor is the curse of the heart."
Yeah, so you're gonna be troubled, man. These things plague your mind. This is basically to live the life we live is basically a curse. That's part of the curses. But if we were living the life that these heathens and Esau was living, we wouldn't be in the truth, man. This wouldn't be our hell. So we have to go through these things, man. We're gonna be troubled, man. Yahweh Shai said, in the world you should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I've overcome the world. So yeah, we're gonna have trials in the world. We're gonna go through a lot of things, But hey, it said what? Be of good cheer,
That's right.
Because we got the answers, man. And now the playing field is being leveled, man. These people, these heathens are finding out what it's like to fucking pay child support and have no job, fucking eat ramen every fucking night, our fucking what do they say? Our weaknesses, our flaws have now become attributes overnight.
Yep. I'm gonna keep reading. Yep. I was gonna add on, hey, look, we're at a time period where we're getting W's now. These people are taking L's. So really, you should be rejoicing, because our sorrow and our mourning is turning into laughter and joy now, as the scriptures talk about. You you should be getting excited seeing the things that are going on because we've been preaching about this for the longest. We've been waiting for this, and now it's it's being manifested right now, right in front of our eyes, in front of the whole world's eyes. So what's the point of being in a down spirit? There's no point. All right? I'm going to keep reading. This is Sirach 38 and 20 now. It says, take no heaviness to heart. Drive it away and remember the last end. And you see, you're not supposed to take no heaviness to heart, no matter what it is. Yes, you're going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to deal with, relationship problems. You're going to deal with, your marital problems. You're going to deal with financial problems, so on and so forth. You're going to deal with issues on the job. There's always going to be something that comes up, and that's because, as the brother said, we're not in our kingdom. The Lord is not going to give us any rest. That's in what is it, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. It says that we're not going to have any ease, meaning we're constantly going to be going through something. It is what it is. So don't take any heaviness to heart. As it says, drive it away. Fight through it, man. Don't dwell on it. There's no point. Once you start dwelling on it, that's when the affliction seems worse than what it really is. Everything starts in the mind. If you have a positive mind, look, the things that you're going through aren't really as bad as you really think it is, And at the last part of it says, and remember the last end. You got to remember, look, the Lord eventually is going to glorify us. We're dealing with all these afflictions now, but eventually, look, the Lord is going to exalt us. We're not going to be in this lowest state for that much longer. We're the ones that are going to be laughing, and we're going to be joyful. We're going to have abundance. We're going to have a covering, a shield, while the rest of these people are going to be in dire straits, man. It's no, man. Hey, brothers just got to start girding up the loins and start being being men. This is first and foremost to myself. But we got to keep pushing that vibration out there. All right. You got a scripture?
Yeah. This is Sirach 30 and 21.
Sirach 30 and you said 21, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything above that or below it?
Nah.
Okay.
It says, Sirach 30 and 21, it says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel. Yeah, so you can't give your mind over to this thing, man. Like, hey, we gotta have, basically have your mind girded up, man. Have the loins of your mind girded up. Hey, because the things that we're gonna have to go through and see, we're getting prepared for this. We're now, you know what I mean. But everything starts. I think you just said it. Everything starts off in the mind, man.
That's right.
So the battle was really, what do they say? Like,
half the battles or more is in your
70% of the battle, 80% of the battle was all mental, man. Yep. Really, it's only so much that they could be done to this flesh, man. It's all fucking mental, man.
Yep. And it says, give not, I'm going to read that real quick. It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel. And a lot of times, you start having, you basically start talking to yourself, about the situation. And I think I said it a little bit earlier. You basically make that situation worse than what it really is.
Yeah.
A lot of times, the situation that you're going through is not even that bad. It's really not. Yes, there's going to be times where you are going to have a so-called major affliction, you know what I mean? You got certain brothers that are, they'll have like a serious ailment. Some brothers may, get hit, with the, I guess you say for lack of words, like a divorce, you know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that. Still control, like, they couldn't necessarily control, yeah.
Yeah, something like, major. The things like that do happen. But, for the most part, a lot of these things that we go through, they're just minor things, They're just, little stumbling blocks, so to speak, in our way. And it's like, look, you just got to, fall and get back up, Can't sit there and fall and just sit there and just, whine about how your toe hurts, or, oh, I twisted my ankle. Oh, oh my God, this and that. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that.
Yeah, because then you'll start like self-sabotaging too.
Yeah.
You'll you start going to that downward spiral, and then it's like
Get that woe is me spirit.
Yeah, there's a scripture where it talks about there's a sin that basically damn, I gotta grab it. But I'm gonna read this verse. I'll grab that one after this. So next one says, verse 22 says, "The gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days."
And that's right. All right. You having a positive spirit is gonna prolong your days. If you're always in that negative spirit, in that down spirit, you know what I mean? That's gonna drain your energy, and then it's gonna drain the energy of those around you. It's toxic, and not in a good way. It's toxic, and you don't want that, man. You want to uplift the brothers. You want to uplift yourself. You shouldn't be in the, like I said, that woe is me spirit. We shouldn't have our head down. We should have our heads up high, man. Okay? Look, these people out here should be, in confusion right now. These people should be panicking. They should be in a worried state. Not us. We should be having our heads up high, because you know what? We know our salvation draweth nigh. Okay, we see all these things coming to pass. We see the prophecies, moving along. We see the famine of the word coming. We see the brothers and sisters waking up all over. We see Esau about to come in as that the flood. He's about to be that that great dragon coming down with that with that wrath. Okay, we see the chip coming. We see all these things. So why do you have your head down? Hey, the scriptures say, what is that? I think that's 2nd Ezra, where it talks about before, the things.
Is that about the one we're talking about?
Oh,
that
man.
which be sown with good.
Yeah. Basically, look, great destruction must happen first before any good happens. Okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, like this is we know these things got to come to pass, and the good thing is we have that warning, so we could brace for impact. These people aren't gonna be able to brace. They're just gonna get hit, man. They're gonna get flooded, as the street term, it's like, oh, flood them. They're gonna get flooded, man.
Yep.
That's right. I had that other one I quoted. This is Sirach 4 and whoa, give me one sec. Sirach 4 and 21. It says, "For there is shame that bringeth sin, and there is shame that bringeth glory and grace." And yeah, man, you don't want to basically use that like that shame as the munition to go out here and just go off, fall out the truth. You want to use that to push you, you know what I mean, in this truth, to make you do more, make you do more works, to make you go harder in the truth. You don't want to put your energy or have your mind into something that's gonna basically be having you in a bad spirit all the time. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times Jake will self-sabotage themselves. It's another one, Wisdom of Solomon, where it says, seek not thy life. I gotta grab that one too so I don't butcher it. I think that one's 6 though. Let me see. But yeah, a lot of times Jake will self-sabotage. Oh no, it's like Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 12. It says, seek not thy life, seek not death in the era of your life, and put not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands. So you don't want to self-sabotage yourself no matter what the situation is. And ultimately, of course we'll use a scripture for suicide. Basically, suicide is like going off. But yeah, you don't want to fucking put yourself in fucked up situations or put more on yourself just because you're already in a situation, man. Of course, pray the Lord always deliver you, but pray the Lord guide you in the spirit of truth and sincerity, man. And a lot of that goes into like not leaning into your own understanding too. Because Jacob, instead of actually following the scriptures, they'll deviate sometimes. The spirit will say do this, but then Jake will deviate and be in a situation. Sometimes you just gotta sit down. Sometimes the Lord wants you to be in that lower state.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. You got something else?
Yeah, I grabbed that other one, that other one of Ciroc. I think it was like 6. What is it? Yeah, go look at Ciroc, like 6.
Was it 6 and 2?
Yeah.
Con. This is Sirach chapter 6, verse 2. It says, extol not thyself in the counsel of thy own heart, that thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying alone.
Yeah, because a lot of times we don't have this. First and foremost, the scriptures have the answers, you know. We're just men, you know. Of course, the spirit rests with us, but hey, you always have to filter everything through the scriptures, you know. You don't want to always be, you know, applying what you think, you know. You want to filter everything through the scriptures, man. You don't want to be basically, you know, you get basically at some point you're gonna have to make that choice, but it comes down to everything really just comes down to the choice, you know. We're fighting to always make the best choices in this thing, man. You know, and ultimately you gotta resort back to the scriptures, man. And that's the comfort, you know. A lot of times we are gonna make the wrong choices, but the thing is, a lot of times the Lord just wants us, you know. The Lord may want you to be in that situation to make you stronger, you know, make you grow from things.
The Lord, He puts you through a lot of situations. He tests you on purpose. All right, like look at, for instance, right? Look at Job. Really, Job was tested just to see if he was a man of the Lord, if he was going to have that integrity or not. The Lord puts you through a lot of situations just to see if, is he going to make it or break, man? You know? You got to remember that. The Lord does that a lot, you know? And then we still got to keep our integrity. What does it say? Even though he slays me, I'm going to trust in him. I think it's in the book of Job, you know? Look, we still got to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai in all situations. And you can't just can't be in that down spirit. I don't know. That's just something that's I've just been thinking about as of late. You know, you hear, you know, brothers, they talk about their, you know, their problems or situations. And, you know, you'll have particular brothers that talk about it more than others. And it's like, look, you brothers got to quit that, man. You got to stop that.
Look at this. Hey, the scriptures say all the works of Yahweh are good, man. You may lose in a situation, you know. You may fucking take the L, but the Lord could have been delivering you from a bigger L. You know what I mean? The Lord could be giving you a secret W that's gonna help prolong your days, and delivering you from something that you probably didn't even know was there. You know. You may get put out or something. You know, you may lose a job or something, but that was probably just to deliver you from a bigger picture, man. Ultimately, you know, we just gotta keep trusting in the spirit, man.
Kind of got a quick one for you. This is the song of the three holy children. All right, 1 and 4 says, "For thou art righteous in all the things that thou hast done to us. Yea, true are all thy works. Thy ways are right, and all thy judgments truth."
And they got put in the oven.
Yep.
So think about it. They know they're going to their death, but they still trust in the Lord, and the Lord delivered them.
Yep. That's right. And you see, you know, we're right now going through that spiritual fire. So we got to trust in the Lord at all times, man. At all times.
Yep. Tells you what that's Rock 2, you got to wait on them, that you may be increased at the last end. It may not happen right away, you know what I mean? Hey, it's not always on our time, but it's on the Lord's time. Things may not happen like right away the way we want it to, but hey, the Lord say he gives every evil thing in due season. The Lord knows, hey, your creator knows what you could bear and what you can't bear.
That's right.
You know?
You got something else?
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up. This is Proverbs 3 and 5. It says, "Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding." You know, it goes right with that Sirach, you know, that extolling, not that, basically not lifting yourself up in your own counsels, you know, because hey, the spirit, what does it say? The spirit speaketh once, yea twice, men perceive it not.
Yeah.
We gotta constantly make sure we really dealing with the spirit, man. It says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." So sometimes, hey, the path may be to lose. Everything isn't always going to be an instant W, you know what I mean? especially not now. You know, we know what the scriptures say. Hey, we're gonna have the afflictions. We're gonna have the tribulations. You know, but then comes the W's after that. That's when we're supposed to get that deliverance. You know?
Even right now, like I was saying, we're getting W's right now because look, we've been trusting Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Well, first off, the second you trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you have that faith, you're already getting a W. You know?
Yeah.
But you know, as of right now, we're getting a lot of W's because we're not we're not falling off the course. You know, we're still on it. The Lord, still, what's the Lord doing? He's protecting us. He's giving it, brothers got jobs, a roof over their head, food, that daily bread. You know, we got that wisdom and knowledge and wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is keeping us stable. While the rest of these people are what? They're panicking. The scriptures talk about where there's no vision, the people perish.
Yeah.
These people, they have no foresight. They're through, man. You see it. These people are stressed out. Their anxiety is high. They're depressed. They're suicidal right now. These people are losing. We're winning. We're really winning. The Lord is breaking this place down bit by bit. Okay, you got to remember that the Lord, he didn't want to take this place down right away. He wanted to do one thing at a time. He wanted to literally take this place down brick by brick, man. And the Lord's doing it. So just keep trusting in the Lord, man. You know, he's fighting for us. He's really fighting for us. And that's what should make us joyful and happy. Because look, the stuff that we're seeing right now, we know that it has to come to pass. And that, look, we're not going to be in this lowest state forever. The Lord is, this is what's been on my mind as of recent. We're about to get exalted and glorified. We're about to receive the promises that the Lord made with our forefathers. Really got to think about it. Look, the scriptures, for the most part are, the scripture, what is it, Lamentations, or Ezekiel, the 2nd chapter, talks about how this book is full of lamentations, mournings, and woes. But that's not all of the Bible, though. There's when you read the scripture, because the Lord's all about balance, you got to remember about the promises.
Yeah.
All the good things that are to come. That should put a smile on your face, okay? Because look, these things are about to be given to us. We just got to endure a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You know? Oh, you got anything else?
Yeah, it says...
okay, come on. Verse 7?
Yeah, it's like... it says, be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. A lot of times, hey, we got to let more things go, man. Hey, you got to constantly endure. It's like the more we grow in this truth, the more things we're going to lose, but we're going to gain in the spirit,
Yep. But what did Paul say? I count all the things, all the things that I've lost as dung. Really, it's just shit anyways. It's nothing. Oh, wow, so what? You lost your job. Oh, wow, so what? You lost your house. Oh, wow, you lost a woman. Wow. It happens. So what? Man, the Lord can give you a better job. The Lord can give you a better home. The Lord can give you a better woman. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's nothing. Mm-hmm. And then especially once we get into the kingdom, like the stuff here, it's...
everybody's about to lose their job.
Yeah,
everybody's about to lose their woman.
Exactly. We're about to get the best of the best very soon. So who cares about... This is a base society. You shouldn't even want to live here. You shouldn't even be attached to this place. Every day you should be, detaching from it more and more. There's nothing positive here.
Uh-huh.
What? You get a mediocre job? Get a woman that's been used and abused by how many other dudes before you? Oh, you have kids. Oh, you can't even enjoy them because you're always working. Then you try to put them in some type of schooling system, for lack of words, and now they're teaching them about Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween, and I mean, you can't even enjoy your children, man. You know, this place, man, it's terrible. So that's why, man, man, you gotta look past this place and keep thinking about the positive. You know, keep thinking about the kingdom, a place where all good things dwell, man, where we can actually have real peace and have true happiness, man. And everything's gonna be pure, and then righteousness is gonna dwell.
That's right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, big part of what we're going through now is, like you said it, detaching, man. Let me read this. This Wisdom of Solomon. Let me see. Wisdom of Solomon is 6, and I'll start at 13. It says, she preventeth them that desire her, in making herself first known unto them. This is talking about wisdom, you know. And wisdom is it's a spirit that's going to try you, you know. It's going to make sure you know you're able to deal with it, you know. And this is the point. 14 and 15. It says, whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. And that's going to be the elect, man. Abaratazah, that's us, because hey, we're the ones who sought out wisdom. We're the ones who fought to obtain her. You know, these people, they're gonna be we're gonna go from the bottom to the top overnight.
Rags to riches, man.
It's gonna be the elect, and probably like the Elder Malcolm always says, is like, hey, like, you know, you see homeless people on the street, those people are gonna go from rags to riches overnight. Simply just based off what they know. You know, hey, that wisdom is gonna meet you. You know, it's gonna prevent your foot from being taken. You're not gonna slip and fall into these traps. So there's gonna be like a fucking Purge movie out here. But you're just gonna have that glow. You know, hey, that what is that? Isaiah 4 and 10. Not so I got that 4 and 1.
Yep.
That has to happen. Hey, what's the other one about the fame in the land of Zechariah?
I forget. Maybe Zephaniah or Zechariah.
It's one of it. But that we have to get that fame in the land. It's gonna happen.
Hey, we were talking about it, cause the brother and I, we were just at the beach. You know, at the lakefront, and we were starting a fire and just chilling, and there was only 2 other people that were doing the same thing, and we were talking about it. And I made that statement. I said, people right now, they'll call us crazy for what we're doing. We're in cool weather, starting fires out by the beach, not talking to anybody. Like the one guy was by himself. It was just, it was just us 2 where we were at. I didn't really see if there was a big group at the last, that last group. But the point being, they call us crazy right now. But the same people they call crazy, when all hell breaks loose, they're going to want to attach to them like a leech, all right, on somebody, Yep. They're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to be your best friend in that time, though.
Yep. It says, to think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom. Whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. So yeah, if you're like looking for wisdom, none of this shit really matters to you. Hell, a lot of brothers, dare I say, when this shit really comes down the pipe, it's gonna be like, yeah, you can have a lot of brothers who are homeless, but it's like, we knew this, we're preparing for this spiritually. Mm-hmm. I'm not necessarily gonna say carnally, but spiritually, because hey, it goes into that mental and that spiritual fortitude where it's like, all right, well, we knew this was gonna happen. The Lord's got us. It's different from saying, oh, all right, well, I got this and I got that, and I hope nobody takes this, and I got this many beans for that many days. You'll lose your mind thinking like that. The best thing to say is the Lord's got us, and leave it at that, because ultimately, the Lord is the only one who can get you. You can't get yourself through this. Like what we're about to go up against and go through, the Spirit has to be with you to do any of this. Even to make it to this point, the Spirit's with you. Let me see. Yeah, I'll keep it. But that was the main point. Is basically reread that when it says, to think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showing herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. So yeah, we're gonna be tried, but ultimately the wisdom is gonna meet us in every thought. We're not gonna. We were talking about the one thing we were talking about, like how these people are just fucking like they're making you want to get carnal with them over the simplest things. But then the brother was like, nah, let these people destroy themselves first, and we just sit back and watch. Then then the Lord will have us make moves. But that's wisdom. Wisdom is gonna meet us in every thought. That wisdom is gonna stable us and keep us calm. We're getting mentally prepared to witness, hey, just onslaughts. People are gonna flip out. People are gonna start stabbing each other. You're gonna see shootings and stabbings are gonna become a regular thing, man.
Bro, you see it on the news. You see people having shootouts on the expressway.
Yep.
I just seen something in one of the suburbs out here in Chicago. You just had somebody just setting cars on fire.
It's gonna be like people.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, literally just like from what they were saying, basically, literally just walking around and setting cars on fire.
Yep.
That's the new norm, bro.
It's gonna be like a GTA game.
Mixed with the Purge, mixed with the Road, mixed with the Book of Eli, and then some.
Yep. And the spirit is getting us prepared to see that, to where it keeps us stable. These people are gonna flip, man. A lot of people are gonna try to kill themselves on that day. You're gonna have mass suicides. You're gonna have people you're gonna have people getting together on Facebook to have suicide meetups.
Yeah. Let's take these cyanide pills.
Suicide meetups.
Damn.
But the spirit's gonna be with us to preserve us from that, man. Like in the road, the chick was like, this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen and they're gonna kill him and do this. She was all worried and tweaked out. She just walked out. No faith, just walked off into the darkness. All those same things probably happened to her and then some. And she probably still didn't die. That bitch probably was tied up in some basement somewhere. But meanwhile, the Lord delivered them. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. And that's another thing, man. We got, as we approach, we were talking, you said it earlier, and we got to be more disciplined, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing in this too, because it's like the cares of this world are ultimately going to try to pull you back in, but hey, the discipline of the scriptures is going to basically keep you out of this bullshit. It's going to, like, keep in mind we are in the flesh, and it happens. You think about this bullshit, but you got to, also remember the last sin. Remember the scriptures, It says, and the love is the keeping of her laws, and giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption, and incorruption maketh us near unto Yahweh. It says, I'll keep reading. It says, therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. And that's the end game, man. We're going to make it to the kingdom, man. If we forsake this life, desire wisdom, obtain and apply wisdom, ultimately finish out this walk, we're going to make it to the kingdom, man. All these other people, we know what the end game is for them, man. These heathens and these Edomites, these heathens have no chance, man. We're the only people in this world promised a chance if we endure, And that's a lot, These people don't have that same chance. It's not afforded to them, man. And that's to put a smile on your face in itself, man. I was telling the brothers the other day, like, a lot of times I'll just go downtown just to fucking laugh. Can't even believe my eyes. The same things that we are prophesying. I thought it was a reality then, but it's way more of a reality now. The windows are darkened in the street. There's a crying for Ron in the street. This shit's real, man. So, yeah, I can just, stay in the scriptures, man. Just keep detaching from this place every day, man. Keep forsaking this place and just building your treasure in heaven, man.
That's right.
Did you have anything?
That's pretty much it. I don't really need to get anything else.
Hey, with that, we'll say all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors, apostles, elders, a great millstone. It's salutation to you, Aki, and pushing the truth and sincerity. A shalom, Yahar Mahar, and a Bible ball.
Shalom.